he picked the wrong family, and not scared of a conflict, and we're not scared. We're not running. We're coming at him.
But it just tells the story of it's the evil and the ugliness of people's hearts these days is everywhere.
Welcome to the Think Tank. And I do believe you did, Shauna. It showed up. Hello, Bruja, and hello, Shauna. Mexi. Yeah, absolutely. This case has got me really digging and thinking. It really seems he was extremely into torturing the victims' families. I mean, I know some of them call the cops and play games, but, oh, well said. What the hell is wrong with this guy's brain? So I'm going to start off. We know from previous lives and videos, and if you haven't taken a look and you're just joining us, there is a playlist. Two of them. One is for Chevy'S. One is for this case specifically. So we know that Shannon Gilbert's mother was basically the person that was doing all of the pushing to, you don't even, Jazzy, to keep this case in the media. I mean, she wanted to find out who was doing this, whether it was one person or more than one. So I think what I'm going to do is they have let out 3, I do believe, of the audios from the 911 calls. So I think maybe we will take a peek at those. Alrighty. Let's do it.
Byra, the commanding officer of the Suffolk County Police Homicide Section. This video was made to explain the circumstances surrounding the 3 911 calls made on the day Shannon Gilbert went missing. The full, unedited 911 calls are available, and I encourage people to listen to them in their entirety. Portions of the call taken out of context will sound sensational. During the early morning hours of May 1st, 2010, Shannon Gilbert, a Craigslist sex worker and resident of Jersey City, New Jersey, traveled from Manhattan to meet a client, Joseph Brewer, at his home at 8 The Fairway, Oak Beach, New York. Shannon was driven to Oak Beach from Manhattan by her driver, Michael Pack. Neither one was familiar with the area, neither one had been there before, and neither one had met Brewer before. Pack waited in the car while Shannon was inside with Brewer. Pack was her de facto security. At 4:51 a.m., while at Brewer's house, Shannon called 911. This call lasts for more than 21 minutes. At times, Shannon is speaking calmly, but slurring her words. At times, she is not responsive, and at times, she is screaming. During this call, Brewer and Pack
State Police, Trooper Fry. State Police.
Yeah, there's somebody after me.
I'm sorry?
There's somebody after me.
Where are you?
There's somebody after me.
Okay, where are you?
There's somebody after me.
Where are you, ma'am?
I don't know.
You're driving right now?
No, I'm inside the house.
I'm sorry?
I'm inside the house.
What house?
I don't know. Can you trace where I am?
I'm sorry?
Can you trace where I am?
No, I can't. What's your callback number you're calling from?
Huh?
What phone number are you calling from?
Somebody's after me. Please.
Are you in Suffolk County or Nassau County?
I'm in Long Island.
Where on Long Island are you?
No. 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 No, stop, no.
Where in Long Island are you? In Suffolk County? Nassau County?
Huh? Why? Why you call me by my name? Why?
County, you on the line?
Stop. Please. Stop it, please. Please stop. Please, can you shut the door?
No, time to go.
Please. Please. Please.
Go that way, please. Come on, let's go. Come on, we're all going outside. Come on, go outside. Come on, all of us. Come on, we're all going outside. Come on.
No, please.
Come on. Come on. Please, come on.
Please.
Come on.
Why?
Just come out here. Come on. I'll go upstairs. I'll go upstairs. You leave. I'm going to sit upstairs. Look, I'm going to go upstairs. You leave. I'm going to go upstairs. Okay? You leave, please. Please, take care. Mari, hold. Mari, what's the matter? Are you okay?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do to me?
She's in a house on my
Why?
Huh? Well, I don't know, but it was transferred to me.
Why?
No.
What are you going to kill me?
Come on, go outside. All of us. Come on, we're all going outside. Come on.
No, please.
Come on. Please, come on.
Please.
Come on.
Why?
Just come out here. Come on. I'll go upstairs. You leave. I'm going to sit upstairs. Look, I'm going to go upstairs. You leave. I'm going to go upstairs. Okay? You leave, please. Please, take care. Mari, hold. Mari, what's the matter? Are you okay?
What are you going to do? What are you going to do to me?
She's in a house on my
Why?
Huh? Well, I don't know, but it was transferred to me.
Why?
No.
What are you going to kill me?
It's running through, I think it's Suffolk County on the Manhattan. The county Manhattan.
Kill me? Why are you going to
Call Suffolk Manhattan.
You freaking mad? Come on.
I'm in the middle of nowhere?
Let's go back to Manhattan. All right? We're in Long Island. We're out near the water.
Please, stop.
Me, Mike. Brother, come on.
No, stop it, please. Hello? Please. Hello? Please.
What's the matter? What happened? Hello?
Please, get me out of here, Lace.
Hello?
You're being sarcastic about this. You were part of this all along.
Shannon then ran from Brewer's house at 8 the fairway to Gus Coletti's house at 17 the fairway, a distance of 0.2 of a mile.
Shannon.
At 17 the fairway, a distance of 0.2 of a mile.
Shannon.
Shannon interacts with Coletti. He invites her inside his home. Shannon interacts with Coletti. He invites her inside his home.
Shannon.
What's the matter? Somebody here, please? Huh?
Hello? Hello?
Don't get yourself hurt. Where are you going? Wait a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going?
She then runs from Coletti's home, prompting Coletti to call 911. After Coletti's call, Shannon then runs another 0.2 of a mile to another home at 43 the Bayou, prompting a third 911 call made at 5:30 a.m. by Barbara Brennan.
Suffolk Police 873 was location of emergency.
Yes, I live at Oak Beach in the association. There's a young girl about 14 years old running around here screaming, and there's some guy trying to follow her.
What's the address there?
I'm at 17 the Fairway.
All right, you have a description of the girl or the boy?
Pardon me?
Do you have a description of the girl or the boy?
The girl is about 14 years old, got blonde hair, very small. The boy, I can't tell. He was either like a suburban.
What color?
Black.
Did you happen to get a plate number or any phone?
No, I didn't.
Okay, telephone number you're calling.
Fourth.
Are they still on the fairway?
They just went past the gatehouse where the entrance is.
And what's the name of the complex?
It's Oak Beach Association.
Okay.
Out at by Robert Moses.
All right, we got somebody over there.
I'll be watching.
Oh, okay.
Suffolk Police
875. What is the location of your emergency?
Uh, 43 the Bayou. Some woman is knocking at my door.
What town are you in?
Oak Beach Association.
What's the nearest corner street now?
Ocean Parkway. She says she's in danger.
Do you know her or no?
No, I don't. I'm not letting her in.
She's banging on your door now?
Yes.
Did she say what kind of danger?
No.
Oh.
And we live in a gated community.
What's your name, ma'am?
Barbara Brennan.
What's there a name to that community?
Oak Beach Association.
Oak Beach Association.
And I have an elderly mother here.
All right, I'll get somebody right over there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is drone footage and footage shot from the ground showing the marshland. It was taken at the same time of year and time of day as when went missing. These reeds can grow over 12 feet tall. They can disorient someone inside them, causing them to lose a sense of direction. It is believed that Shannon followed this trench. Personal belongings of hers were found just north of the trench. Shannon's remains were found north of the trench, about 158 feet south of Ocean Parkway, approximately 3/4 of a mile from where she was last seen. There has been information received during the course of this investigation that other people might be involved in this incident. They have all been investigated, and there is no reason to believe at this time that anyone else is involved in this tragic series of events.
Hello, you dialed into the 911 system. How can I assist you? Hello?
Yeah.
Do you need the police?
Yeah.
Where? Where? Who's there with you? Hello? What's going on?
Oh, there's somebody after me.
What?
Somebody after me.
Somebody is harassing you?
After me.
Who?
He's Tracy Ariane.
Let me talk to him.
I don't know.
You're driving right now?
No, I'm inside the house. Please stop. Please, can you shut the door?
No, time to go.
Please. Please. Please.
Go that way, please. Go, come on, let's go. Come on, roll glass. Me, Mike. Brother, come on, let's
There is something I don't know what phone she's calling from, but...
Please, stop.
Me, Mike. Brother, come on, let's
No, stop it, please.
Oh, okay, fine.
Please, take my time to what, to dive?
Yeah, I'm around near the water.
To dive?
Saying, let's go.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
631.
What do you guys think? Is she terrified? And do you think that these two guys were in cahoots?
511.
Why?
4085.
Mike, can you close that?
Oh. So the Mike she's talking to is Mike Pack, and he is her driver.
Mike. Why? 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 Why, Mike? For fun? For me? I'm never gonna enjoy it again. Why? I never do. I never did. Mike, please. Mike, please. Please. Please.
There's something I don't know what phone she's calling from, but I can't tell her back. Can you say where she's coming from? She needs help.
You're like, I'm going to find my way home.
It sounds like she's in the house with the female. And the female was the initial caller.
So this is all set up?
You set everything up? I was waiting for you. You told me you're going to find your way home, so I was like, what? You know, nothing that I found.
So this is all set up?
So, I mean, what kind of driver is that? He's supposed to take care of her, and he keeps threatening to leave her. Yeah, she does. Didn't she say something about why use my name or how do you know my name? She does. The John knew his name like that. I know it's possible, but I'm thinking of people that I just met. I don't even remember their names. Yeah, exactly. She's in trouble. Yeah, Mike is the driver. Sounds great, Dandy.
You've never seen this before. Well, you're joking with me, right?
Why?
I don't know. Why are you doing that?
All right, I'll say I was lying. I was lying.
You did?
Why?
But it's a 631 number.
Why?
You can try talking to her, but she's not. Please. She's got the phone down.
Please.
Hello? Hello?
Please.
What's the matter? What happened? Hello?
Please, get me out of here, Lee.
Hello?
You're being sarcastic about this. You were part of this all along.
I just met him just now.
I can see this being something that I have to rewind and go look at and rewind and go listen to. It's I'm just picking up words here and there, but I haven't figured out if these two know each other yet.
Mike, please. I'm begging you. I just want to go home. Why?
Well, we can give them
What's this one?
573-9308.
Is that us?
What's going on?
I think
That's the number.
What? Yeah.
The extension answering. That's the number it came in.
Why are you sitting there knocking about this house then? Something's gonna happen to me.
There's nobody outside.
Yeah, you could call it, but we're not going to know where it is. County should call it.
Nice.
No, isn't that the county phone number?
Please.
Every time county 911 transfers something over.
Okay.
511 thing.
Get out of here. What's on the phone?
Oh, it does? Hot Suffolk? It's got to be Suffolk, right? Hello?
Stop it. Stop it, Mike.
Hello, where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
What's going on there?
What's your name?
Where's the bathroom?
What's your name?
Shannon Gilbert.
What's your name?
Shannon Gilbert.
Where are you?
I'm by, I'm in Long Island.
And Mike's there.
And what's wrong?
Huh?
What happened?
These people are plotting to kill me.
Where are you? What's your address? What's your address? What's your address?
Oh, Mike, stop, Mike. Here. Mike, stop. Mike, stop, Mike. Mike, stop.
Where are you?
Mike, stop it. Mike, stop it.
What's your name, Shannon?
So what do you guys think? Is Mike helping her or is Mike not helping her?
Mike, please. I'm begging you. I just want to go home. Why?
Well, we can give them...
What's this one?
573-9308.
Is that us?
What's going on?
I think
That's the number.
What? Yeah.
The extension answering. That's the number it came in.
Why are you sitting there knocking about this house then? Something's gonna happen to me.
There's nobody outside.
Yeah, you could call it, but we're not going to know where it is. County should call it.
No, isn't that the county phone number?
Please.
Every time county 911 transfers something over.
Okay.
511 thing.
Get out of here. What's on the phone?
Oh, it does? Hot Suffolk? It's got to be Suffolk, right? Hello?
Stop it. Stop it, Mike.
Hello, where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
What a shame that is, right, Bruja? Like, she should at least have her backup helping her. It's just absolutely scarier than shit.
What's going on there?
What's your name?
Where's the bathroom?
What's your name?
Shannon Gilbert.
What's your name?
Shannon Gilbert.
Where are you?
I'm by, I'm in Long Island.
And Mike's there.
And what's wrong?
Huh?
What happened?
These people are plotting to kill me.
Where are you? What's your address? What's your address? What's your address?
Oh, Mike, stop, Mike. Here. Mike, stop. Mike, stop, Mike. Mike, stop it.
Where are you?
Mike, stop it. Mike, stop it.
What's your name, Shannon?
Huh? Mike, stop. Come here.
Where are you? What's your address? Hello?
You want to be in front of police?
Yeah, hold on, and then I know you're telling the truth. The address.
What are we going to tell them?
Tell them something. Mike, stop it. You guys are planning something. Mike.
Where are you?
Stop it.
What's your name, Shannon?
Huh? Mike, stop. Come here.
Where are you? What's your address? Hello?
You want to be in front of police?
Yeah, hold on, and then I know you're telling the truth. The address.
What are we going to tell them?
Tell them something. Mike, stop it. You guys are planning something. Mike.
Where are you?
Mike.
We're fine, then why are we all...
Are you in the house?
Yeah. Mike, stop it.
What town are you in?
Long Island, Mike.
Where?
Stop, Mike.
Where in Long Island?
Stop it, Mike. Mike, stop it. Mike, stop it.
Where in Long Island are you?
I don't know.
Hello?
You're going to kill me.
Where in Long Island are you?
I don't know. You're going to kill me.
Are you in a house? Are you in a house?
Yeah.
Whose house is it?
I don't know.
Who is Mike? What's his last name?
He's funny.
Mike what?
He's funny. He's history too.
How old are you? What's his last name?
This 911 operator is doing awesome. She's sticking with it and doing her best with what she has. What a scary situation.
What's his last name? What's his last name? Shannon. Shannon.
She's hoofing her again.
Shannon? Shannon?
Yeah.
What town? What town are you in? Hello? What's Mike's last name? Hello?
You're going to kill me.
One of the guys said, let's go back to my friend.
Where are you?
So I'm still having problems trying to figure out what's going on with her. Is she having some kind of breakdown? Is she been given some kind of cocktail? I cannot figure it out. Her mom said that she didn't do the DRUGS, so I'm just finding this. I'm not quite understanding what the hell's going on.
Where are you, Shannon? Shannon. Shannon.
1034.
1234, 963, Gray.
Shannon.
I want to put it through the phone.
You do?
I called this number back in the Is that the number she's calling from?
I think that's her number. 9308 is one of our extensions, I think. Oh, did you call that one?
Shannon? Hello?
She's at one of the houses pounding on the door again.
There's a shield on the car. 1955.
Shannon?
I wonder if she has a phone in her pocket.
Shannon. Shannon. Shannon.
What's the matter? Somebody after you? Huh?
Hello? Hello?
Are you alright? Don't get yourself hurt. Where are you going? Wait a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Something like Dopert, D-O-P-E-R-T. Hello? She didn't spell it, but that's what it sounded like.
So, yeah. Mortifying, guys. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Give me a second. Can you guys hear me? Let her in. Can you guys hear me? Hello? McFly? Okay, I just got your message, so I was thinking, oh man. Okay, so let's see. Rex Heuermann's rare Chevy Green Avalanche is on its way back to New York after cops seized it from his brother's ramshackle home in South Carolina after investigators linked it to the deaths of a sex worker or 10. So the prime piece of evidence in the case against suspected Gilgo Beach unaliver Rex Heuermann started its long journey back to New York Tuesday. So this is what I'm confused about, because they're picking that green one up, which absolutely, but he's still driving the black or dark gray one. So this guy's got two of them. What the hell? So prosecutors hope evidence found in the rare first-generation Chevy Avalanche will help them make an airtight case against the Manhattan architect accused of unaliving 3 Gilgo Beach girls, or on Gilgo Beach, or at his house and taken to Gilgo Beach. So this here is the green one. And the one that we looked at yesterday or the day before was the one that was in front of his house. And that one was like the black or dark gray one. So guys, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and share. I would appreciate it muchly. So they threw it onto a flat deck and took it back. You know, I was talking to someone this morning about this creepy ass dude. Can you imagine those eyes? Yeah, no. And his creepy ass house. And you can see that vehicle parked just kind of at the bottom right side, actually. And there's the green one that's in South Carolina. Oh, driven away from his home on Tuesday. Craig was the brother. He's a big guy too, isn't he? They call him crazy and a nut and revealed he hit a man for mowing his lawn on a Saturday. It's, oh my word. It looks like maybe hereditary issues. And now this is the other one. And it's saying a newer Chevy Avalanche, but you know, the couple of people I've talked to, it sounds like they're still right around the same year. Drone footage. It did give a really good view of what was happening around that neighborhood as far as buildings. And this is the only shit shack. It's a really nice neighborhood. So, I mean, I hope they mow the thing down. Melissa Bartholomew, top left. Amber Costello, Megan Waterman, and Maureen Brainard Barnes. And these are all the women that were found kind of in a little clump on Gilgo Beach. I find this really interesting. Keep out, no trespassing, no warrant, no entry. So this is from his brother's place. South Carolina property has posted no trespassing signs. Like I don't know. Doesn't give you that nice comfy feeling. Stuffed animals from Rex's place. Maybe his daughters? There was a ton, or still is. I'm not sure if they're still going through that place because they were yesterday. Lots of forensic investigators. That one's, yeah, maybe not very well maintained, but I'm pretty sure the guy said that they were close to the same year. 8:30 p.m. picked up and taken to the Huskow. Black one. Green one. So he is accused of killing 3 of the women in Long Island and dumping them in Gilgo Beach in 2009, 2010, and is expected to be charged with the 4th. Well, I'm glad they got both those trucks because God only knows, right? A lot of this we've been through. Neighbors describe Craig, 57, so 2 years younger, as a crazy and a nut, with one expressing concerns for any bodies being buried on that property. So yeah, that kind of puts a whole new twist on no trespassing and the no warrant, no entry signs, right? They said you hear all sorts of things, gunshots in the middle of the night, heavy machinery, and it makes you wonder. No one knows why they bought the land, really. They have been trying to make a military-style compound, from what Craig says, and he also hunts on that land. So that might give us an idea as to why there was so many guns, right? I haven't decided or figured out if it's somewhere. Oh, Streambot. Steambot. So there is a chance that both of these men are involved. Streambot is back. Sorry, brouhaha. And here I thought I fixed it. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, what community has an association is in it, or is an association. I don't really understand. Eu walk the line. Bossy damn thing, isn't it? Poor James that time. It was like, oh my word. Oh, I think I'll share that with you guys because I found that pretty damn interesting too. Let's see what else I got. What else do I got? Let's go here now. Oh, hey guys, totally off the subject, but Rihanna had a baby girl with A$AP Rocky. Like, how can you ever have the worry of an ugly child when you are hanging out with A$AP Rocky? Yeah, they're both dark colored. So, I mean, really. But for some reason, I thought that he had had that other one for a long time as well. I mean, I could be mistaken, right? Because that happens. So check this one out, guys. Neighbor says he confronted suspected Gilgo Beach unaliver for leering over a fence at his wife as she sunbathed. Yeah, creeper. Creeper.
Of 2022, this same New York State Police investigator reported to the leadership of that task force that a potential suspect had been identified. This was the first time that Rex Heuermann's name had come up.
And we know it happened since, as investigators reveal more about what led them to the suspected Gilgo Beach killer, Rex Heuermann, I should say. Today, we're hearing from someone who knows him well. Our next guest lived next door to Heuermann for 28 years and even had a few creepy encounters with the alleged serial killer. Etienne Devalier joins us now. Etienne, great to see you. We've seen that house, and it's bizarre. I want to get to that. But can you bring us to the one interaction that kind of set you off with him, that you had to kind of set the rules?
Well, that was pretty much at the beginning when we first moved here. We came from Astoria, and we're not used to having backyards. So my wife would sunbathe in the backyard occasionally. And my wife is a beautiful lady. Far too pretty for me, for the likes of me. But he would stand over the fence because he was a tall guy, 6'4". He would constantly say he was 6'4", 250 pounds. And he would try to start conversations with her. And I was a fireman in New York City, so a lot of times I wasn't home, most of the times when he did this. And then my wife finally told me a few times that she was getting creeped out a bit by him. And I had a conversation with him. It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't a pleasant conversation. We spoke pretty harshly. But he didn't get aggressive or anything, and since after that, he never did it again. So
he tried to be your friend. He invited you to play cards a couple of times, right, Etienne?
Oh yeah. He tried to buddy up because he wanted some friends. Nobody in the neighborhood ever talked to the guy. The house was a mess, but he stayed to himself pretty much. So he.
Aw, no buddies. I don't understand. He seems like he'd have such a beaming personality.
He asked me to play cards and try to buddy up a couple of times, but I kind of stayed away from him.
Pretty amazing, too, to find out that he had 2 wives. This was his second wife and 2 kids. Did you see the family around? Were they?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't know. I might have, but I just don't remember seeing her.
But what is the family like? What was the wife like? Did they seem to have a good relationship? Did the kids fit in?
The wife was a bit on the odd side too. She kept to herself most of the time, and whenever I spoke to her, it was just 2 or 3 word things. With Rex, on the other hand, I had conversations with him, regularly. The kids, I really always felt sorry for the kids. The son is a special needs kid who just got his first dog a couple of weeks ago, and the kids it just brightened him up. He's a sweet kid, and they always used him to do the garden work and plowing the snow, and they kept the kid busy doing the manual labor around the house. The daughter is also a nice young girl that kept herself very quiet, very shy, and rarely.
Really makes you wonder, though, what was going on behind those walls. I mean, I've got a sneaking suspicion that he wouldn't be easy to live with. So I'm anxious to hear and learn a little bit more about the family for sure.
I spoke to her. Just hello and goodbye. The son, I did have conversations with. He was a nice kid. I feel terrible for them.
So, Etienne, now your house, your block is a tourist attraction. People coming by, right? Non-stop?
It's a madhouse. It's a madhouse.
Hey, guys. Geez. They're bringing out that brand new microwave from the basement. What the hell is that about?
So I had to sneak, to do this, I had to sneak out the back door. And that's what I've been doing. And occasionally they'll grab me sneaking out the back door. I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and a couple of the news networks grabbed me.
Yeah, the
I
media's
said, I can't stay.
Pulled a grenade
giving them a
out of
hard
the
time.
house.
Get out of here, really? Wow. I know that a bunch of years ago, pretty much around when the killing started, I seen a group of people carrying a box that must have weighed a ton, and he told me it was a metal door for the garage. I mean, for the basement. That's what he told me. But apparently now the detective that came to my house, Joe Russo was his name, I believe. He said that it was a safe into the door. I mean, into the wall of the basement. So he told me.
So that's wild, right? Because I don't know that they can get in anyway, but that backside that they were going in. And it sounds like more it was like a dingy, dank cellar.
The door was to lock up his guns, but I had no idea. I knew he was a gun, fanatic, but 200 and grenades, that's shocking. It really is.
Did you hear that? And grenades, they're saying. Grenades this man had, allegedly.
How long has he had that avalanche?
That avalanche is not new. He's had that avalanche for probably about 10, 15 years or so.
Yeah, see?
It's been around.
That's where I probably heard it, was watching this. He's had that black Chevy for a long time. So maybe he just liked those vehicles and he threw one out at his brother's. But I have a sneaking suspicion that might be what he was using.
For a while, and then he has that Jeep next door. It was an eyesore, right. An old like World War II type Jeep, and he had no wheels on it, so it was up on cinder blocks. I think I seen him drive it maybe once or twice.
Wow. So what do you think overall? Have you taken a step back? You talked to the neighbors you saw every day. What do you think that you might have lived next door to a serial killer?
We're in shock. We really are. For some 30 years almost, he's been telling me he's going to fix the house up. He was going to build up on it. For some 30 years almost, he's been telling me he's going to fix the house up. He was going to build up on it. He was going to do this. And the guy's an architect. So I was always, kind of surprised that he never did anything with the house. If you look at it now, that's the best that house has ever been. So you can imagine how it used to be.
Wow. And lastly, he almost grabbed somebody at Brady Park, which is right down the road. Someone just put it out that he was approaching a young girl at Brady Park. I mean, what are your thoughts about that?
I heard about that. I read that he came out of the woods or something while she was jogging or something, and that's strange. I mean, that's like over the edge now.
Absolutely. Did you ever feel?
He was strange and odd.
He's a big guy. I was just talking to the guy that arrested him. He's a big guy. Did you ever feel physically threatened by him?
No. Because when we first moved there, like I said,
he's more of a, I don't know. I may be running into him in a dark spot or getting trapped with him, but he doesn't seem too intimidating. You barbecue with that cereal Cheerio? So, take a quick look at this, guys. So, this is disgraced Suffolk County Police Chief James Burke, seen leaving his Long Island home for the first time since suspect's arrest in the Gilgo Beach unaliving case he was accused of hampering. So, they are saying that a lot of the reason things didn't get too far, allegedly, is that this guy was literally getting in the way of anything happening with the case. So I don't really know what that could have to do with, unless, I want to look at like kind of a conspiracy thing that maybe not everybody is done by the same original guy. Maybe there's a couple cops. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just spitting that out there. I can't think of another reason why a cop would try to make any headway with a case. It doesn't make any sense to me. So James Burke has been pictured. Let's see him. There he is. James Burke. So it says that he's been lying low since being freed from a 46-month sentence for conspiring to obstruct justice and violating a victim's civil rights in a separate case that infamously exposed his misdeeds and corrupt conduct. The former career cop was released from prison to a halfway house in November of 2018, but today, Daily Mail is in the description. Photos show that he has relocated to Smithstown on New York's Long Island, where he lives a quiet life in a modest 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath home. Nothing worse than someone who abuses power. Okay, let's check this out.
Greetings, fellow gamers. Today I will show you how to build your own empire in the game of Ebony and the...
I can't hear anything either, guys. Is it just, does he say anything, or is it just because they're seeing him that... Okay, disgraced cop. I don't need to look at you. So, Burke was spotted pulling out of his driveway of the single-story property Tuesday, nearly a week after the architect Rex Heuermann, 59, was arrested in relation to 3 of 11 victims that have been long unsolved on Gilgo Beach. Dressed casually, yep. Okay, so there he is there, all declarated. Police chief in 2011 was accused of hampering the Cheerio probe by booting the FBI off the case in its early stages. Can they do that? Can he boot the FBI off? Like, don't they get to decide? Or do guys like this get to decide? He then orchestrated a failed cover-up when Loeb complained about a beating, and the FBI investigated Burke and his cronies in Suffolk County. Oh, really? Probe into the Cheerio was going on at the time. Authorities began investigating Burke, who was appointed chief of police in the late 2011, several months after the initial discovery of the 4 women. Determined to cover his own tracks, he ultimately removed the FBI agents from the case, drawing backlash from critics who accused him of delaying a breakthrough in the case. Burke pled guilty in February 2016 to conspiracy to commit obstruction of justice and violating the victim's civil rights, and was sentenced in November 2016 to 46 months in prison. But the investigation into his crimes had also uncovered salacious details of his alleged secret taste for drugs and ladies of the night, which at one point led to some beliefs that he may have had ties to the Gilgo Beach unalivings. John Ray, an attorney who represents the families of the 4 victims, Shannon Gilbert and Jessica Taylor, who have not yet been officially connected to Rex, first raised the theory in an interview with the media in 2016. Hey, that's a nice house. Not doing too bad. Oh yes, there he is. He's driving. Ray introduced a woman who claimed Burke had forced her to perform, things on him in the same area near where Gilbert went missing. On Tuesday, Ray recalled Burke's efforts to block the investigation into up to 17 women believed to have been unalived by a Cheerio in Long Island between 1996 and 2011. Burke comes in as the chief of police, and the first thing he does is to shut down the investigation on the theory that cadaver dogs were being used to sniff in the marsh, didn't like the winter, and didn't like to do this work in the winter, he said. What? What? Of course, it turns out that there was only one cadaver dog being used, and the police had put out a photograph of all the dogs going through the woods. Only one of them was a cadaver dog. The rest of them were props. And Burke shuts down the investigation. 3 months later, it gets picked up again. Yeah, that does make you wonder a little bit, doesn't it? The 4 ladies. As chief, he allegedly repurposed his office into a makeshift bar, which was open every night for drinks. He would also ask his staff to conduct surveillance on his girlfriends and their exes, it is claimed. He also had been accused of holding grudges against colleagues and subordinates he didn't like, then pushing them with threats and other demotions. Former colleagues have described him as a psychopath who was always, and thought he was untouchable. Attorney Ray also weighed in on the latest developments in the case, said he believes suspected unaliver Rex Heuermann did not act alone, and some of the victims may have been lured by a woman. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, I mean, right? Well, hello, Mom. Good to see you, friend. Dogs don't smell in the winter, and crooked cops don't like to work in the winter. Okay, so I'm just going to go over this a little bit. And then I've got a couple others, and we are done. So this is what they say. A determined mom and a veteran police officer who said this is a solvable case, basically. And yeah, even with all the curveballs, I think that it can still be solved. So this is April 11th, 2011. And without Shannon Gilbert and her mom, Mary, we don't know if this would even have ever gotten this far. So we do know that the remains were found more than a decade ago on how they're describing a windswept spit of Long Island sand near Gilgo Beach, where the only sounds during the off-season are screeching seagulls and the waves pounding the shore. So one thing I do know from living close to the ocean is the sounds kind of get muffled by that water. The mystery of what might have happened to at least 4 of the women would not be revealed until Friday, when a 59-year-old architect named Rex Heuermann, who had been living quietly in Nassau County in the town of Massapequa Park and commuting regularly to his office in Manhattan, appeared before a Long Island judge to face these charges in the deaths of the 3 women. And of course, not guilty. That's probably one of my biggest piss-offs about these little worms. They go out and they do these things. They scare the living shit out of women. They beat them and then they unalive them. And all the other multiple things that goes on with this type of thing. And yet they cry when they get picked up. Or like Richard Allen, what, do you just stop eating? Except, paper. There's always paper. Brian Kohlberger, he goes out and does this? No, it wasn't me. Not me. Somebody else's DNA under Maddie Mogan and on that cheese. Couldn't have been mine. I don't know. They planted it there. It drives me effing nuts. So until last year, investigators had been wrestling with the seemingly unsolvable crimes as they searched for a predator with a predilection for petite female workers with hazel or green eyes. Yes, he had a type. So the fact that there was a 2-year-old girl, 2 years old, and an Asian man who were also found at Gilgo Beach, 2010, 2011, only it says deepened and the mystery widened. So look at how, just imagine walking down this road. Pitch black. Terrifying. So, but last year, Suffolk County's new police commissioner, a former high-ranking New York Police Department veteran named Rodney Harrison, took over the dormant search and formed what the New York Daily News called a dream team of detectives to track down this monster. I believe this case is solvable, and identifying the person or people responsible for this is a top priority. And this was said last February of 2022, and look at the headway they've made. The Gilgo Beach Unaliving Investigation Task Force marked the first time local, state, and federal officials combined forces to track down a suspected Cheerio. The effort culminated Thursday in Heuermann's arrest at his Manhattan office, or in front, just after Pizzagate happened. Clearing out this house has been immense. But the case was marked from the start by apparent missteps, accusations that investigators were dragging their feet because of a cultural bias against these ladies. Melissa Canu's 20-year-old sister, Maureen Brainerd Barnes, vanished in July of 2007, described in a New York Magazine interview what happened when she told the police officer her sister was missing and what she did. As soon as I told him what she was doing up in Manhattan, it was like he didn't care. And you know what? Men are men, women are women. We're all humans. Doesn't matter. Jesus Lord. The struggle to get the wheels of justice moving inspired a Netflix movie in 2020 called Lost Girls about Mari Gilbert's efforts to find her 24-year-old daughter, Shannon Gilbert, a lady from New Jersey who vanished back in May 2010 and was later found on Gilgo Beach. Sadly, Mari Gilbert was attacked in July 2016 by one of her other daughters, Sarah, who suffered from schizophrenia. 6 years. Suffolk County investigators dropped the ball from the beginning, Shannon Gilbert's sister Sherry said in May 2022 interview with NBC. It almost seems like her sister Sherry has been kind of carrying on what her mother Mary had started. Clockwise from the left, Shannon Gilbert, Maureen Brainerd Barnes, Melissa Bartholomew, Valerie Mack, Amberlynn Costello, and Megan Waterman. Brutal. So another trigger warning for the next article, and it's the last one, friends. And this is a little bit on Shannon's mom, Mary. Because I don't think what she did should ever be taken lightly. What's this guy talking about? No. So this is, let's see. Oh, yes it is. Let's listen, guys.
Mari Gilbert worked so hard to find her one daughter's killer. Now her other daughter is charged with Mari's murder.
So it's shocking, it's very upsetting.
Friends of Mari Gilbert cannot believe she is dead. Stabbed to death in this Ellenville apartment, her daughter Sarah charged with her murder.
Miss Gilbert had blood on her clothing and she was detained by police at the scene.
Mari was concerned about Sarah, according to a family attorney, and had checked on her early Saturday at this apartment. Another daughter, Sherry, became concerned and called police.
Honestly, I think it's crazy that, you would kill your mom.
And certainly it's unfortunate that she's had to go through what she went through.
Mari Gilbert's third daughter, Shannon, a sex worker, disappeared after visiting a client in May of 2010. In December of that year, her remains were discovered in nearby Gilgo Beach, along with 11 sets of other human remains. Mari vowed at the time,
I'm going to keep fighting for my daughter and for my family until the truth comes out, no matter how long it takes.
She was on TV all the time trying to find who did that to her daughter and stuff. But if they didn't follow the daughter, then they wouldn't find the rest of the females.
But recently, Sarah was the focus of Mari's attention.
Because Sarah had been acting in irrational ways, and she had actually been hearing voices, and these voices were telling her what to do.
Family attorney John Ray says Sarah has been hospitalized for her psychiatric condition and that Mari's concern was growing.
Even took custody of her daughter's child and then faced and have her own daughter have to kill her because of her mental disease. That's truly a tragedy.
Sarah Gilbert is being held without bail. Reporting from Ellenville, Tim Fleischer, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Go back to one of our top stories now. New details about the murder of Mary.
Absolutely heartbreaking. And everything she did. And it was like her friend that was just speaking. If it wasn't for her, It never would have been solved. Exactly. 100%, friend. Yep. Yeah, that guy was just rather pathetic, was he not? Like, unreal. Exactly. Well said. The only reason they cry is because they're crying about their ruined life. They're not crying about nothing else but themselves. I concur. Yep, narcissistic. I'll look for that. Oh my God, James. Okay, the crusty killer. Let's see. Looky. Still laughing at that. Okay. It's fast, but just the same, it's pretty awesome. Amen. Well, come on now. What the hell? Okay. What the hell's going on with this thing? There it goes. Don't 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 don't. Oh, I wonder what's happening here. God love this city, eh? Everyone just walks by like it's part of their day. You seem to be circled. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, now that wouldn't surprise me. Because they said that he was absolutely searching. Yep. Exactly. They thought that he was hunting again. He was doing a bunch of those weird searches again. And I think you're right. Now that I think about it, yeah. Getting his burner phone up and going to see who else he can go out and get. Rest in peace, Mary. New York is finally getting somewhere. I hope your daughter will have justice. Well said, friend. Yes, and it doesn't sound like that doll was like in the kids' room or anything like that. It's creepy AF because it sounds like it was like the size of like a small kid. Yeah. Well said. One could believe that they're together now. Mexi may be trying to bring justice for the rest of them. Absolutely. He did. Yeah, he really did. Disgusting man. Yeah. Lean towards Shannon Gilbert case being unconnected. I can't see where Rex Heuermann would fit in. Yeah, that's the thing. The only way is, I mean, if he happened to catch her walking down the road or something. But I don't think that's the case. Yuck. Yeah, where is Judd Grady? Grady Judd. Yeah, if you're not part of our Discord, grab the link here and join us. And while you're down there, subscribe, like, and share. We'd love to have you part of the family. Club Cheerio. Yeah, wouldn't that kind of be like, I don't know if he was unaliving, but yeah, yuck. Oh my God. Seriously, it makes me feel like barfing in my mouth even thinking about it. All right, guys. Well, you know what? I think we covered it all for this morning. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And as always, I'm going to be keeping my head all around this case. I've got notes on top of notes on top of notes. And it would be kind of nice to be able to take a bit of a deeper dive into each of these victims. You know, it isn't about this little bastard, it's about them. So I think I'll start adding to my files as far as that goes too. So guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate ya. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.